Godly Woman Tips Part 2. Today's advice is cultivate inner beauty. Because, baby, you can have it on and popping on the outside. You can be such a pretty rose in the garden. But here's the thing, you could be so gorgeous on the outside, but look like a gremlin on the inside. I've said it before, makeup cannot cover an ugly heart. And so many girls like to use that caption that's like, yeah, my face pretty, but my soul pretty too. Is it though? Is your soul really pretty? Let's make sure we live in that caption in real life. And I also feel like so many women have the mindset of, oh, I'm fine. I'm gonna attract dudes anyway. Girls always coming up to me, complimenting me anyway. I don't have to do no inner self work. But I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, you playing yourself. If that is your mindset, it needs to change ASAP. You cannot rely on your outer appearance alone because beauty is fleeting. And that's Bible, baby. Proverbs 31:30 says, charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Another verse that reminds us to cultivate inner beauty is 1 Peter 3:4. It says, cultivate inner beauty, the gentle and gracious kind that God delights in. And another verse that reminds us it's important to cultivate inner beauty and how outer appearance isn't everything is 1 Samuel 16:7. But God told Samuel, looks aren't everything. Don't be impressed with his looks and stature. I've already eliminated him. God judges persons differently than humans do. Men and women look at the face. God looks into the heart. And I'm not just gonna spit Bible at you without telling you how to apply these things. So here's some practical ways you can cultivate inner beauty. Some of y'all not gonna like this one, but if ain't nobody else gonna tell you, I am. Work on your attitude. As soon as I said that, I guarantee somebody rolled their eyes and smacked their lips. And that's your problem now. Having a bad attitude is not cute. And you probably like, well, my friends don't say nothing about it. But that's probably because they don't want to tell you that you have a bad attitude. Because if they say something, you gonna catch an attitude. Some of y'all like, well, my man deals with my attitude. He gonna put up with it regardless. Sis, stop stressing that man out. You shouldn't drag your man through the mud just because he's choosing to stay with you despite your attitude. Show appreciation for his grace by showing him that you're willing to work on your attitude. And don't have a bad attitude with your family either. You think that just because they're your blood that they should tolerate your bad attitude, and that ain't the case. And working on your attitude goes hand in hand with my next tip about cultivating inner beauty, which is keep your composure. Composure is one of the greatest things you can have. You may not be able to control what's happening to you or what's happening around you, but you can try to control how you respond to those things. Which brings me to my next tip. Learn to respond instead of react. When you react to something, it's just a bunch of emotions, you haven't thought it through. But when you respond, you take the time to think first. You organize your thoughts, you try to think things through. You approach things in a much better manner. And when you have a response, that doesn't mean that you don't have emotions towards that thing, but you know how to express those emotions better. You're not being controlled by those emotions. And I saved the best for last. This tip is the most important because everything falls under this umbrella, and that is the fruits of the Spirit. These are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And when you start to reflect the fruits of the Spirit, people will literally see the beauty of God within you. And there's nothing more beautiful than that. Nothing on the outside could ever amount to that. So cultivate that inner beauty. Don't be a fine girl with an ugly heart, and don't be a fine girl without Jesus.